Good evening and welcome to Free Practice 7 for our wildcard event coming up this Saturday. Thanks for joining me, whoever's jumped in the chat today. Might as well get straight into it, eh? So on track at the moment we've got Sean Linsell, Sean Doyle, Oliver Patterson, David Milne, Steve Kokoschke, Shane Van Gisbergen, Dale Lube, Matthew Brunt, Jared Philsell. I think David Atkins has just jumped in as I was talking as well. So full card. We've got 52 minutes left in practice, then followed by a 10-minute race. So it should be an interesting night tonight. So I'll show you guys the track. We'll jump on board with someone right now. Let's see who's out and about. Who have we got here? This is this is Shane. He's on a lap. Everyone's just learning the car. The setup's been given to everyone out there, so we'll see what they can do. This is him coming down past the start finish line into turn 1. As you barrel down here, there's a probably the 450 meter board. You want to get on the brakes. You want to flick it in. Avoid that wall on the outside. This is coming into the Bubblegum Shrimp little roundabout complex. The walls are so close through here. Coming up into turn 5, turn 6 is another big right-hander. Massive right-handers around here. Your left tyres are just going to get cooked by the time you finish the lap. Coming down this little straight, coming into turn 6, another big left-hander. And then you get on the power down this way. That's a little turn 7. They call it turn 7. Turn 8 is another massive 90-degree right-hander. Try to avoid the walls as much as you can. And then, yes, you guessed it, another right-hander at turn 9. It's a 90-degree. It's a bit faster than the other ones. You can. It's a little bit open. You can carry a bit of speed. Very complicated complex, this sector 3. So. Two big left-handers into a massive hairpin. First gear, trying to get on the power as best you can. These have 900 horsepower. They're all-wheel drive. They're a handful. They don't turn. They don't do much very well at all. So having them on a street circuit is just fantastic. So that's a lap from SVG. He just did a 1:31.8, which is pretty rapid. It's all about the racing in these things. Let's see who else is out there. Oliver Patterson's jumped in. He's in the pits right now. Oh, I've got some pretty cool liveries at the moment. Who's that jumping out of the pits? Sean Doyle's out there. Hopefully Donna jumps on and says hello a bit later. He's done a 1:30.6. Stephen Kokoschke has, I just was in chat with him earlier, he's done nothing but complain about this setup since he's jumped on here, but he's still doing pretty quick lap times. So give him anything to complain about and I guess they will. This is at the, I guess you'd call this turn 2. It's part of it's a big turn 2-3 complex, and we're looking at the Bubblegum Shrimp in the background there. Action's going to be aplenty down here. So we'll jump on. If anyone's in the chat and wants me to see their favourite drivers, let me know. There's a big card of drivers out there at the moment. Oh, as I say that, Dale Lube has jumped in. Is he out on track? Oh, here he is. Now, Dale Lube has not done a lap. Now, I'll jump on. Let's watch him. What do we got here? We got. Okay, so that's him in there in the in this absolute beast of a stadium truck. You'll see when he jumps on the brakes on these things, it just wants to pitch hard. Yeah, and stopping is not its strong point. Thanks, Dale. That's excellent. Dale's been missing for a couple of rounds. It's great to have him back. Massive roll on these things. And who's that up front? That's a massive incident. Oh, brave under brakes. That will not stop, I can tell you. No, he's found the wall. These things are pretty hardy. You can slap the walls. You can even roll these things over and still have. Luby, come on. So yeah, great to have Dale Lube back. OP, is he just coming out of the pits now? No, he's still just sitting in the pits. Jared Philcell's in here. Good evening, Ben Nothling. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I won't jump on board too much because yeah, you're right. There's you'll see these cars absolutely pitch down under braking, as you can see there. Awesome cars. This setup in these cars, you should be, if you're good enough, you can get into the 129s, but a 130 flat around there is probably where you want to be if you want to be leading this group. Since you've jumped on, we should jump on board from that. I'll see what I can get out of the cockpit view here. Hopefully that's not too bad for you. So this is coming into turn 1. There's a 400 meter board. Yeah, turn your wheel, nothing happens. It's all on accelerator. You're turning with your right foot on this car. There's this bit what they're doing inside the car, trying to wrestle these things around Long Beach. So that was just turn 5. Coming down here, your 200 meter board is. Oh, watch you. Just checking the walls for us. Thank you for the race. That's good. I think that's Steve Kokoschki in front of Jared Philcell here. I think 851. Yeah, 851. He's just getting out of the way for him. Oh, he's not. He's not making it easy for him. What a cracking move that was. So coming into the hairpin. Oh no, Steve. Just giving him a bit of a punt. I mean, that's okay. We'll jump on board with Steve right now as he comes down the start-finish straight. Yeah, so Ben, nothing. Yeah, the first person to. Yeah, I think lap 1. When everyone's bunched up, it's going to be pretty chaotic. Oh, that's a big hit. So we're going to be seeing a lot of big hits, actually. So Jared Philcell's gone out there and done a 130 flat. Now that's fairly rapid. We'll see if there's any guys out here having a bit of racing. Yeah, a lot of racing in the pits right now. So in 40 minutes or so, we're going to go straight into a race. We'll there's Shane. So he got about as far as the pits then. Oh, that is cutting it close down there. Let's see the line he takes. Jeez, he's on the power early. Oh, I like the line he uses through there. We'll follow him for a lap because he's obviously on for a hot lap here. Now, anyone watching the stream, if this is too much for you, please tell me, and I won't do it again. But this is we'll jump on board. I won't look over the shoulder because that is way too much. But Gets it turned in. On the... Oh, he's got... That's Shane. I was just checking my timing before I said anything. That's a 1:29.4. I'm not going to lie, I've jumped in these cars and had a play around. That is fast. That is as fast as my optimal times are around this track. So, Jared Philsell showing that he can drive nearly anything in a sim. That is absolutely rapid. I'm sure SVG won't want to die wandering around here. Sean Doyle, welcome. Yeah, yeah, that is an understatement. Sorry to get a bit technical with everyone, but anyone that's watching the stream that's in the session, there is a shared setup from SVG in there that we put up. So jump in there, chuck the setup into the car, and see what you can do with it. Oliver Patterson's not out there. Sean Doyle, obviously you're not out in the stream, so you should be watching yourself. I could be watching you as you're watching yourself watch you race. I don't know. I don't even know how that even came out. This is Matthew Brunt. He will be putting a lot of Brunt Force Trauma into this. Oh, good line through there for him. Oh, this is a great shot actually to show just how narrow this is through some of these complexes. Oh, Orlando Black has joined the session as well. So we got 12 races out here. Still 40 minutes of practice before we get into a little race. Every lap counts, to be honest. Ben Nothling, yes, that left-hand wall. We might follow him through here. Just to have a... Oh, that's a big hit on the left-hand side coming down the straight. So I guess we'll call that at the fountain turn. We'll call it turn 2, turn 3, turn complex, I guess. So we'll have a look at it from the chopper. Coming down into here, he's hit his braking markers, and he's missed the apex by about a football field, and that's enough for him. Who else is out? Sean, you're still not out in track. Oliver Pattinson's out there on track. Who's coming down the straight? Oh, this is Dale Lube. He's done a bit of an oil change and come back out on the track. So yeah, let's look at this little jut out on the left hand. So he comes through here. Yeah, you're right. That is really narrow. Getting 2 cars through there is impossible. That is off-roading. Yeah, stay off the grass. There's guys there mowing that, so come on. like the livery too. Yeah, that's Dale Lube in the yellow and black livery, looking pretty cool. Our resident owl expert, Russell Paul, the man with 2 first names, has jumped in as well. Orlando Black, he is, give me some information about Orlando. He's recently joined Vermilion Motorsports. He's jumped on the team with us, so can't wait to see what he can do. We should have they should have a new livery for Saturday night. Let's see what happens. So this is Lando coming into turn 1. Big braking. Oh, good exit through there too. Got to wrestle it through there. Yeah, just getting the car to just a turn is just a mission in itself. So you're always on the slide, you're always on the go, you're always catching the car through here. The all drive doesn't mean anything. Oh, there you go. Vermilion. So yes, sorry, I should mention. Not only Orlando Black, Sean Doyle has actually joined the Vermilion Motorsports. Sorry, I don't know who was that put that up there. It must have been Ben. He's supposed to be studying. I thought I could get away with a few things, but obviously not. Go back to studying, Ben, and leave me alone. I reckon I can handle this. So yeah, Orlando Black out on track. PMU Paul. So let's see who else is out there. We know Jared Philsell is just... So he's comfortably into the 129s. His last lap was a 129.6. His best is a 129.43. That's going to be hard to beat through there. Sean Doyle? No, Sean Doyle is still in the pits. When we see Russell Paul jump out, I'll jump on board for him. Oh, here he is. Here he is, and I think he's got a new livery. Or is that another? It'd be unfortunate if he's not in an owl. Let's see if we can see what he's got here. Well, it's orange, so it's something. So hopefully it goes out on track shortly. Steve Kokoschke, he's done a 150, sorry, a 130, sorry, a 130.5, and like I said before, he was not happy about this setup, and again, he's not enjoying that apex. Here's the murderous turn 2, turn 3 on your left. Yeah, it's a cool little complex. Just playing around with the pots and pans, guys. Having a play with some cameras. Sorry, I wasn't talking too much there. Here's Russell Paul out on track. Got to watch him for about a lap there. I love the livery. Absolutely love the livery. Yeah, a lot of owls on the back of that car too. Pretty cool. Thanks, Mr. Russell Paul, for coming in. Actually, he is on for a time. He is on for an absolute banger time. This is his first lap out. Coming across the line. What's that, a 131 for his first lap? What is that? Yeah, 131.3. I don't know if it counted though. He must have had an off track or something, but who's that coming out? That's Shane coming out of the pits. He got out of his way. Well done. So yeah, 30 minutes left in the session. What I might do, so Dale Lube's out there. No, David Atkinson's on track. He's done 6 laps. Cool livery. That's really cool. Yeah, thanks, Benny. That thing, yeah. That's not the optimal line. If anyone's watching through the hairpin, he's ripped the inner guard off his car. David Atkinson, not ideal. I don't think you need much aero in these things anyway, so I think it doesn't matter too much. Oliver Patterson, is he? It's a shame he's running an orange livery. It does look good in the Loctite livery. That's looking really tidy. I didn't notice that before, but those brakes are absolutely glowing. Unless he's put some sort of paint in the back. So what I might do, let's go through. I'll put up some round information for Saturday. So on Saturday, same start time for everyone, but we're going to be doing a 40-minute practice, starting at 7 o'clock. After that, we jump into a 20-minute qualifying session. What I know about the qualifying is that your tank of fuel will probably get you 20 minutes. So there might be a bit of strategy to be played in the qualifying, whether you want to do a lap on low fuel or not. The sprint race will be 10 laps at about 8 o'clock. And then we'll go into a feature race for 20 laps, which you will need to fuel. Looks like we're going to have a manual safety car active. Whether we deploy it or not, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Tom Brown is available for Saturday. So anyone that's on here that wants to be a safety car driver and wants to put your hand up, let me know. We might be able to get you in to the Mambuji safety car. So that's round information there. The standings at the moment. So Sean Linsell is absolutely killing it at the moment. He's, after that last round, if anyone watched last round, it was unbelievable. We had all the Falcon boys in there. Let's say having a laugh, really, because they were on the pace, off the pace. They were having there's some moments there there's some great racing. That's all there has to be said about it. It was really good racing. So Sean Linsell kept himself out of trouble and got a bag full of points and put himself nearly 200 points clear of Matthew Brunt. So Matthew Brunt's got a lot to work for here. So P2 Matthew Brunt on 1170. Then we have to move back about 50 points into Fitzroy Beaumont. So he's not that far off it. Sean Doyle is someone we've got to look out for. He is a new member of the Vermilion Motorsports team, and he's quick. So we'll see what he can do in the new colours come Saturday. Orlando Black again. Ethan Greg Galt. So we saw the big shunt that we saw with Ethan last week. He still came second. forget who he was that gave him a big shunt into the last corner. I think it was the second to last corner. But he got P2 in the end anyway. It was going to be tough for him to catch SVG at the end there, but we'd never know, unfortunately, because he was taken out. Orlando Black, another new member to the motorsports team. We'll see how he progresses on Saturday. OP is back after a week off. He was back last week, but he has had some time off, so he's looking for points. Stephen Kokoschke, he's whinging about the setup here, but he's pretty quick, so let's look out for him. Braden Sagasa, he was there last week. I'm sure he was. He's not here tonight. Brad Newman was there, getting a bag of points. Shane Van Gisbergen has only done 2 rounds, and he's in on the front page there. So he's P12 at the moment, only after doing 2 rounds. So he's a gun. He can drive any track, any combination. So, and here he's already what is he? 7/10 off the lead now. Wow. Jared Filsell just did a 1:29.3. We'll get back to that shortly. Oh, sorry. Yes, I have made a gaffe. I make a lot of gaffes. The Dr. Epoxy safety car, I should say. We do get sponsored by Mambuji as well, but the safety car is sponsored by Dr. Epoxy. I apologise. And now get back to studying. People we haven't seen in a while: Rainer Costello, Kenny Konos, or Condoms for short. Bruce Keys, actually. So yeah, Michael Smith, Sebastian Flock, he'll come back. Ash Davies, we haven't seen him. Bruce Keys has joined in, and he's getting points straight away. So he's done two races with us, and he's working his way through. So expect to see him in the top 10 shortly. Jared Filsell, hopefully we're racing on Saturday, and we get to see him out on track. Jason Newman, brother of Brad Newman. We've only seen him in round 1, and these other guys we only saw in round 1 as well. Thomas McMillian, Mitchell McGarry, Hayden Sell, and Dylan Shepard. So hopefully we get some of these faces back onto the track. Moving on to our amateurs. Thomas Byrne has still got the championship lead. He's accumulating points. He hasn't been up the front as such, but he's still getting points. So Christopher Bleakley, we know he's been quick. He's chasing him down. He's still, if I could do some quick maths, what's that? 15 points adrift of Thomas, so not that much in it. David Atkinson is still in the hunt with only 57 points behind the Thomas Byrne, so watch out for those guys. David Milne, we know he's quick, so look out for him. Russell Paul, the man with 2 first names, a resident owl expert, in an awesome livery this weekend. Look out for him. He's due for a result. He must be due for a result. He's got Ben Knopflin on the chat, loving him at the moment. So send a bit more love towards him and see what he can do. He went out and did a time of 1:32.5 just before on his last lap. So he's pretty quick. Ben Miles, can't wait to see what they bring to the table this week. Ben Miles and his partner in crime is Ben Hambrook. Yeah, Ben Hambrook has only done 1 round, but Ben Miles got that big win last week, so he'll be on the charge for Saturday. Curtis Bird is been in the mix. Jake Jackson had last week off. I'm pretty sure I don't remember seeing him on track. Oh no, they were on track, and they had an absolute shocker. Jack Jackson and in that first race, and then came back in the second race. I think he got P2 or P3. Dale Lube is back, baby. Here we go. He is lubed up from head to tippy toe and ready to go. Cam McDougall, I didn't see him last week. Jetty Spaghetti. Now, he said he's going to be back. Hopefully he jumps in. And the rest of the guys in there, Ben Hambrook is one that's jumped in as a new racer. Scotty Harvey's jumped in as a new racer. He's had 2 rounds with us. So, and Daniel Velicott, he's one of our new racers too. So it's so good to have young blood, new blood into the series. That's enough of me gibbering on about the championship. Let's see what's going on out here. So 23 minutes left in practice. SVG You got to be kidding me. He did a 129.1. Where are they finding these times? I wonder if they're playing around with the setup. I wonder if SGG and Jared Filsell know something I don't know about the setup. Ben Faulkner, if you're listening, might pay you to look into that. See what they're getting out of these cars. So yeah, SVG and Jared Filsell are braining people at the moment. There should be a good race with them too. Stephen Kokoschki, he's still doing 130.5s. Sean Doyle, he's still not out on track. You're still listening, are you? Sean, jump out there and give us a lap. If any of you guys want to jump in for an interview, more than welcome. If you guys are listening, just jump into the waiting room and I'll pull you in. If he's one. Getting back to the action here. Lando Black. He's done 130.7, so pace it on, eh?
Hello.
Oh, hey Ben, Mr. Faulkner.
Hello.
I thought you were studying.
I'm supposed to be, but I'm had some reviews, so I've decided to come and speak to you.
Some reviews. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Take the reins.
So a couple of people suggested a non-points round for Saturday.
Yes.
So I put up a vote on the Discord server for people to vote either for it to be a points or non-points round.
Do you mind chucking that into the chat there as well for anyone listening that wants to get on there and vote for whether this should be a points round or not? I mean, personally, it doesn't affect me, so yeah, let's throw out some points. So you're going to put that up on the Facebook page as well?
No, just Discord, because it's mainly just a driver that wants to go.
Oh, your father have you seen what he just wrote?
No.
Supernova Motorsports. I thought he was studying too. Oh wow! I didn't mean to get you in it, Ben, but now you're in it. Good luck getting out of it.
That's alright. But yeah, so and I think.
Have you seen some of the lap times these guys are doing?
Yeah, pretty quick. 29.1.
A 29.1. I mean, me and you were doing some testing, and we've seen what these cars are capable of. I have a feeling they might have tweaked that setup just a smidgen.
Well, we'll find out on Saturday. Really.
We'll find out on Saturday, yeah. So,
could be low fuel or something like that.
There could be low fuel, having a real go at it. Yeah, roll. Yeah, you're right, Ben. I think he's in a bit of trouble. He's on here playing video games, and he should be studying. He finished his last year of school. You know, Ben, this is very important. Last year of school, mate.
Yeah, I've got a draft due tomorrow and I'm almost done. So
you're almost done. Oh, well, why not? Blow off a bit of steam in here. We're all enjoying ourselves.
Gotta take some breaks.
I saw you having a chat with Matthew Brunt, and who else there? Steve Kokoschki. Are they enjoying the setup?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, they haven't driven too much of it, so they're trying to get used to it, but it's, and Steve still doesn't know if he likes it or not, so. But yeah, I think Matthew's having a dinner break at the moment.
Yeah. Oh well, it's a good time to get some sustenance into him because there's going to be a race coming up in 20 minutes, so should be good.
Well, I better go continue my studies.
Yeah, no, go back to studying, mate. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but yeah, anyone that wants to put their 2 cents in, whether this should be a scored round to go towards the championship, or just a bit of fun. Let us know, and even if you wanted to chuck something on the Facebook page, we don't mind. Have your say. Thanks, Ben.
Sweet. See you later.
So is Jared Filsell out here on the track? He is out on track. Now I've got a predicted lap time right here of at 1:29.5, and it's bringing down. So his optimals are, well, might be pretty quick. He got a really good exit through there. He will not like having Shane quicker than him. This is Jared's domain, not SVG. So He'll want to sprinkle some special sauce on this lap to see what he can get out of it, and he's found the wall. So Sean Doyle is still in the pits. Let's see what OP is up to. So he's done a 130.6, knocking on the door of P4 in the standings here. He's about a tenth off the pace of Steve Kokoschki. Oh, just kissing the walls as they go around here. I might jump on board with a lap with him. See if he's hitting apexes or not. Oh, I love that livery with the Maxis sign there and the oh, Curtis Bird's just jumped in as well, so look forward to seeing him out on track. Nice exit, really nice exit from. This is going to be an absolute cracker lap. This might put him up into P4 at least. What did he do? He did a 130 point. Wow, he's gone up into P3. What a lap from OP. I forget what his previous was. I think it was a 130.6. He's nailed that lap. He's beating Sean Linsdell at the moment, so great lap. And he's in in Jared Philsell territory now, and that sort of lap. So, oh well, close to anyway, a second. Those guys are in a league of their own, but cracking livery from OP. Stevie Kokoschki, he's having a bit of a break. Sean Dawes is obviously listening. Shout out if you're listening, mate. Orlando Black. So his best is a 130.7. That exit. Oh, I think he might just eclipse it. No, that last sector was not quick enough for him. So that was a 131 points. So just to give you guys some insight, he was on for a 130 flat, and then he's come out of the last turn and lost a second. So a lot to be gained out of that last little hairpin. I love this complex, I really do. Oh. Bit of a Scandi flick coming out of there. Look at the beans. How's our resident L expert going along? There's the owls. Hello. So much aggression going in there into the last little complex. Gearing up for the right-hander, hard on the brakes, right-hander. Get a good exit. What's he on for? Oh, this is going to improve. No, that last sector. Hey, he did improve. He did a 131. No, he didn't improve. He was a hundredth slower than his best. So consistency, we'll give him that. Everyone's gone into the pit. So with 13 minutes left, who's still out there doing laps? Oh, this should be interesting. Who's that behind him? Is that Curtis Bird? I think SVG is on an outlap here, so yeah, he must have been. I think that is... I think it's Curtis Bird. It is Curtis Bird. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Curtis. And doing some defensive driving, SVG was just there. That was Curtis Bird's opening lap, and he found the wall, found everything actually, coming into the hairpin. Let's see what SVG can do here. Oh, he's just giving that a bit of a kiss through there. Oh, he's backed out of it. He's backed out of it. Who's behind him now? Okay, so Orlando Black is on a lap. His last was a 1:33.4, so I might have just been a bit of an exploration lap. Gone past SVG, and that Apex is obviously got magnets on it or something. So SVG is going to get a really big entry onto the straight. Okay, so he's on for a lap. Let's see what he can do. He's going to go for a lap here. Okay, so I'll keep an eye on his sector times. I'll keep you guys informed. So you come down here, on your right hand side you'll see your braking markers. You see the 500 meter board, and you want to just before that 400 meter board, you really want to get hard on the gas, turn it in early, use the accelerator to turn the car, flick it. Oh, he's got a weird sort of entry through there. He's kept it in second gear. Turn it in early. Use all the track. He's just got a 0 times there, I'm pretty sure. The track is just wide enough to get on the throttle. Where's he braking? Oh, that's about the 250 meters before the hairpin, before the apex, sorry, and he's just overdriving it just a little bit. So while we're talking, Jared, I didn't realise Jared Felsell did a 1:28.9. Wow, where are these guys? These guys are aliens. They're from a different planet. Only 8 minutes left of the practice session. I'm not sure what sort of starting positions they're going to be in. We've got 13 people in the session. We'll see how many people jump into the race. If we get 7 or 8 of them, that'd be great. Out in track with these cars, they're going to take up the whole track. real rapid lap from Orlando. His previous best was a 1:30.7. He's on that pace right now. If he can get this complex sorted, oh, he's gone a little bit wide. He might be able to pull it back. No, that's not the ideal racing line. Here's Russell Paul. He's coming, and he's just hit the wall. I was just about to give him a big wrap, and he's coming to the pits as well. Curtis Bird's out on the lap, so he's only done a couple of laps. Let's check out the livery. Whitey's Pies. Racing livery, looking slick. So he's gone out there, he's doing 1:33s, but that's to be expected. 2 laps out here, if you haven't driven him, it's going to be hard to get on the pace straight away. Oh. Yep, might take that back to pits. So, is there anyone out in track? Curtis Bird's going to go back out there. Oliver Patterson's in the pits, Sean Doyle's in the pits. Orlando Black's in the pits. Russell Paul, our resident L expert's in the pits. Curtis Bird's going, you know what, I need some more laps. And David Atkinson's out there too. Matthew Brunt is back from dinner. I hope it was delicious. Add a bit of weight to this car. Might be able to put it on the brakes a bit better. So jump on with the blimp shot coming down here out of the pits. So you've got to stay out to, you almost got to turn in way after the apex there to re-enter the track. And then coming through the, and then off he goes. I see where the chopper is. I see if they can pick them up. Here we go. So yeah, that's turn 6. This little left, that's turn 7 they call that little left-hander into turn 8. Big passing opportunity down here into turn 9. So if you can keep the car over to the left and get a run on someone, you can. Your 350 meter board is probably where you want to be braking, and you can push it up the inside down here. The only problem with that is you're going to be on the outside for turn 10. And then if you can hold it on the outside for turn 10, you'll have the optimal line into turn 11 back onto the straight. So absolute chaos is going to unfold through there. What's Brunty on here for? That was an out lap, so might jump on board with him for a lap. How much time we got left? We've got 4 minutes, so jump on board with him for a lap. Look for that braking marker on your right hand side. So on the right hand side as you're coming down here, you'll see the 500 meter board. Let's see where he brakes. Oh, he's brave. Will he get it in, turned in? Not quite. Bit of a bump. The left-hander that'll kill you, followed by a right-hander that'll tip you over, and another left-hander that'll kill you. A sharp 90-degree right-hander. Missed the apex. Hard to drive. This is brilliant. And power sliding out in corners. Four-wheel drive power slides. Oh, that's brave on the brakes. Leaving some licorice straps. Out of turn 6 into turn. Well, that was turn 6, and this is turn 8. Enjoying the wall. Oh, he's just backed out of it. So that's Steve now. We're on board with coming through. In the 851 in the blue livery. In the blue loo, I guess we'd call it. Great exit. These cars have so much horsepower. They've got 900 horsepower and he just put it all all down at once. Oh, that's a monster lap he just did. That was a 1:30.526, which is his quickest. Well done, Steve. Out of a car that doesn't like to drive. So behind him there, that's not ideal where he's going. And he's just backed out of as well. So 2 minutes left. We're about to get into a race. Hopefully, no one's left the session, I hope. So we got... Yeah, it doesn't tell me that they left the session. Who's out there on a lap right now? Oh, the owl expert! Oh, this is a lap. This is a lap. Let's have a... Oh, although... This could be an outlap from him. Don't want to be burning up the rubber too much on an outlap. See what he can do in this lap. So he's got 1 minute left. He might not get the lap done. Who is out on track that's about to come over? Is that number 13? Is that Curtis Bird? So he'll probably just get this lap done. That was a little touch. He's on the clutch there, mate. What's he on for? He's on for a 1:31. It's not the quickest time. So that's it for practice. Hopefully everyone got enough practice. That was about 2 hours of practice these guys got to out there and have a go. All I can say is you need practice in these cars coming into a wildcard round. We do say it's a wildcard. There's talk about not having points for this round, which is, I guess that's up to the drivers and up to the teams what they want to do. If I was Jared Pilsell or Shane Van Gisbergen in the Falcon entries, I'd say, yeah, points, let's go. So let's get into a race. Let's see who's going to jump out on track. So who's out on track? No one. Someone must be out on track. Oh, there he is. So that's Steve Kokoschki. He's out on track. Lando Black's just popped out there. Oliver Patterson's on track. Who else have we got coming out here? Russell Paul, our expert, out on track as well. So that's 4 of them. Come on, guys. Anyone listening to the broadcast, jump on. So it says 10 laps. That's interesting. I thought he was going to put a 10-minute race up. Who else has jumped out there? Matthew Brunt has jumped out there as well. Anyone else jumped out? Curtis Bird. So we got 6. We got 6 on track. This should be interesting. Oh, it looks like who's that out front? Was that Matthew Brunt's got a bit of a jump start? Wow, good start from Brunt. So heading down here into turn 1, Brunt's got a massive lead on him. They're going 3 wide. This is Oliver. Oh no, Oliver! Come on, mate. Give everyone a bit of a go. That's Curtis Bird that's had to pull out of that one. They get through here safely. Here's your turn 2 Murderous. The Murderous turn 2. And they all get through there pretty safely. Curtis Bird's putting massive pressure. Who's that on? Is that on Oliver? No, on Orlando. On the Lando man. So he's got Lando. Who's at the front here? So Matthew Brunt, Stephen Kokoschke. We got our expert Russell Paul. Oliver Patterson's in there in P4, and Orlando Black and Curtis Bird are having a monster go at this. Let's get back on with those guys. Where is he? Oh, here he is. So behind, that's Orlando Black behind him. Now this is dangerous when you come in here to the hairpin. The guy behind you is not going to give you too much room. Heaps of damage on the Whitey Spies livery. Massive slipstream from Orlando. He's shown the nose. Coming into the braking turn. Oh, he's braked really late. Orlando, can he pull it up? The answer is no. So Curtis Bird gets him on the outside. Coming into turn 2. They're giving each other no room. Orlando Black's taken advantage of it, and he's taken off. Wow, that was a whole lap of justice through there. That was awesome. Good on you guys. So Curtis Bird is at the back of the pack. What's going on at the front here? So these guys are all... Oliver Patterson is putting heaps of pressure on the resident ale expert. Giving him a bit of a bump, giving the owls in the back a bit of a bump. So Matthew Brunt's got himself a nice little commanding lead at the front here. He's taken off. Oh, this is going to be awesome on Saturday night, that's all I can say. With 20 plus cars on track, it's going to be absolute mayhem. Oh, and Brunt's missed the apex. It's given Steve a sniff. See what Steve can do. So he's only half a second behind him. He's got a nice exit out there. He could throw it down the inside here. No, he's thought better of it. Oh, that's close to that wall. And who's that behind him? That's Oliver Patterson, just waiting for these guys to make a mistake. Where's his braking marker? Oh, it's at the 350 metre board. He's turning early. Oh, and that's Matthew Brunt. So Matthew's gone back to P3 after that. So as I was saying that, Oliver Patterson was just waiting for them to make a mistake. Oh no, that's the owl. He's rolled over and he's back on track. Off you go, mate. The car, we'll buff that out. It'll be fine. Curtis Bird's going, thank you very much, I'll take that position, with 6 laps to go. Orlando Black's making his way up to the front. So Steve Kokoschke, he's found himself at the front, in clean air. Oh, but now Oliver's all over him. And we know Matthew Brunt's got pace, so there's not many places to do a clean overtake, so you just got to send it up. Oh, that's Oliver Patterson giving it a little bit too much gravy at the corner, giving it too many herbs. Oh, Jet, Jet Saragi, Mr. Spaghetti himself, you've jumped into the chat. Yeah, this week, round 7, we're going to be in the Pro 4s at Long Beach. Please jump in, do some practice. They're a lot of fun, a lot of horsepower, and looks great on the stream for everyone to watch. Oh, so let's jump on board with Matthew Brun here. Will he show the nose? Oh, just you can't touch that. Who's behind him? That's Orlando Black ready to pounce on him. I didn't know he had the Slideways livery on. I have to have another look at this this livery. Oh, that's big, right? That's massive, Matthew. Hold on to it. He's all over the road. So, Orlando now is having a massive sniff at this. Oh, hang on. What happened there? I think Matthew Brunt just disconnected. He did. Well, that's a shame. This is Oliver Patterson showing Steve the nose. Let's have to back out of it a little bit. So, Oliver Patterson showing massive pace over Steve Kokoschki. Only 5 laps left. Don't have to worry about fuel, don't have to worry about anything, just head down, butt up, and get into it. Pedal to the metal when you can. It's oh, he's giving him a big hit! So yeah, 5 laps left. Coming into turn 1, Oliver Patterson's showing really good pace. He's still only a second off Steve Kokoschki, and that behind him is Orlando Black, just waiting eagerly. So much damage already on the front of these things. Who's that in the back? Was that Orlando Black? He's had a bit of a moment. So Curtis Bird will have the eyes on now. Bit of helmet cam. So that's weird. Curtis Bird puts his foot on the clutch through there. Doesn't let the car do its thing. Oliver Patterson right now has got he must have the toe down here because he's catching him. He's catching Steve down the straight at the rate of knots. So how's our Al expert after being upside down for a short amount of time? He's putting massive pressure on Curtis Bird. So yeah, it's looking back onto Russell Paul, the man with two first names, and enjoying the wall. So they're pretty much strung out a little bit now. They're all within their own pace. The person that had the pace. I don't know. Matthew Brunt obviously fell off the internet. It happens. He must have had his connection high enough. That's a great little shot of Whitey's Pies Racing. So still everything to play for going into here. Oliver Patterson is right on the back now of Steve Kokoschki. He's looking after his tyres just a little bit better. He's got 2 laps to make. Oh, that's close. Oh, it's hard to know where to look. So a lot of damage from both these guys. That's not where you want to be on the outside, going through there. He's kept his boot into it. Now, points for trying. He is not going to die wondering. He's got damage everywhere. He's got his eyes on. He wants Steve. He wants to get down the inside of him. Oh, he's thought about it. We'll see if we can get him down into the hairpin here. As they come through the hairpin, is he going to give him a touch? Oh, big nose to tail. And that's Oliver. That's taken the lead. Wow. So 1 lap left. I think, or maybe 2 laps left. What are we on? We're on lap 9 now. So 2 laps left. Oliver's got the, but Orlando Black. Will he get him under brakes into turn 1? Oh, he definitely has. Oh, but then he's made a mistake as well. Oh, so Steve Kokoschki is going to go from P1. I think he's going to be in P4 after this. What about our resident Al expert? He's in P5. I think he's got. Oh, he's cooked it into. Where's that? That's into turn 6, into turn 7, down into turn 8. Whitey's Pies has got the optimal line. Oh, but here comes Russell Paul with a Hail Mary down the inside. They're playing for sheep stations down here. Oh, wow. Come on, Russell. You can do it, mate. Chuck it down the inside here. He's already had a barrel roll. I mean, he's taken a long way around this track. He's been upside down. Last lap as they go across the line now. Oliver Patterson's got a 1.5 second gap over Orlando Black, and Russell is absolutely sending it around the outside down the straight. Oh, that was excellent. Oh, and he's going to get a bit of a shunt into turn 1. No, he's held onto it. I couldn't say the same for Steve Kokoschki. So Russell Paul's got himself into P3. What an effort. It's going to... behind him, it's all happening. Oh, that's it. That's it for Steven. His car is toast. So Curtis Bird is gonna come through for P4. Matthew Brunt and Steve Kokoschki had to retire from the race. Now, this little race here for... How far back is it? Oh, he's 2 seconds off the pace. So Oliver Patterson up the front here. He might give us a bit of flair going into the last lap here. He certainly did. So as long as he doesn't put it on its lid through here, he should be right. And he's taking his time, got on the power. Congratulations to Oliver Patterson for this little little practice session race that we put on. Yeah, looking great too. Yeah, so congratulations, Oliver Patterson, Orlando Black, and did Russell get? Yeah, Russell got third there as well. So okay, that is into space. That's a bit of an expression session for these boys. Thank you to everyone that's jumped on the stream tonight. Everyone that's had a chat with me. More, yes. I cannot wait for Saturday night, Ben Nothing. It's going to be great. Our resident owl experts putting down the burning whatever tread is left on these tyres. So yeah, on Saturday night, I'll just go over it for our viewers that missed out a bit earlier. Might just stay on board for his little expression session he's doing here.
Hello.
Oh, g'day Ben. Oh, you've finished studying, have you?
Sort of.
Oh, that was a great little race they put on for us.
Yeah. So we've got a change.
Oh, a change. Okay.
We're switching the type of pro truck.
Yep.
To the lights.
Okay then.
Because first it's free, so more people can turn up.
Okay.
Secondly, it's easier to drive.
Mhm.
And third, I've got a setup, which is pretty good. So.
Oh, excellent. So we're going to be changing. The truck's not going to change too much on the stream for people, but a little bit less horsepower, a little bit easier to drive. It's still going to put on great racing.
Yeah. So,
yeah, excellent.
Pro 2 Light.
So the Pro 2 Lite, is that what we're going to be on?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyone that's jumped on tonight, you've got an absolute special thing that's happened. This is probably the only time you're going to see that track and car combination. So on Saturday, it's going to be a little bit different for everyone. For the Pro 2 lights, there's still heaps of horsepower. I'll get some stats on those cars. They're a little bit smaller to go through the track, so it might make for better racing. But thanks to everyone that's jumped on the stream tonight. Like I said, before everyone goes, I'll let you know again what's coming up in that round. So on Saturday, 7 o'clock start for a practice, a 40-minute practice. I'll jump on as quick as I can and let everyone watch the practice. Qualifying will start at 7:40, and it's 20 minutes. Then we'll go on to a 10-lap sprint race, followed by a 20-lap feature race. We'll do some interviews. We'll do the normal stuff. We'll have a bit of fun. And it hopefully either there's points or no points available. We're about to find that out a bit later.
Sweet.
So yeah, thank you for jumping on. I'll see everyone on Saturday. All I can say is thank you. You've been listening to Aaron Obersteller on the Pots and Pans, and Ben Faulkner, he putting his head in. He should be studying, but he's here spending some time with you guys. So thank you very much. Enjoy your evening.